So winter was holding on forever, and I got a chance to go to California. Need to make a quick trip, and I didn't have time to bring old girl, uh, unfortunately. But I did look on Airbnb, and that's kind of changing the whole game these days as far as travel. I went ahead and a couple years ago I was out in the desert, and I drove by this really cool vintage RV park, Desert Sands. And I took a couple of pictures of it. I didn't really think anything about it. But like I say, I was looking on Airbnb and I thought, you know what? I'm going to check and see if there's any places for rent there. So what it is this neat old trailer park. And it has a bunch of cool older like Airstream trailers, vintage RVs, kind of vintage trailers, vintage campers, some cool old single wides, stuff like that. But there's some full-time people that live there, I believe. But the owner is a guy named Warren Frank, and he does some Airbnb on certain trailers and certain sites. They've got a couple of little teardrop trailers in there. Just some really neat places. They're all painted and they're kind of shabby chic. Got some good views of the desert. It's right by the town of Borrego Springs, which is the main town there in the Borrego Desert State Park. This is right on the edge of town, right on the S-22 as it comes into town there, one of the main roads. But some great views. The trailer I stayed in was right on the edge of the park. It was this little teardrop trailer. They call this one Tabby. And pretty affordable. Got in there, spent a couple nights, just had a great time. Right by my campsite, if you'd walk out to the edge, they had a place where you could have some campfires and stuff like that, and just some wide open views there right on the edge of the RV park. But really neat place. Christmas lights hanging up, cool lawn furniture, like I say, fire pits. There's a pool and a hot tub right in the middle. The bathhouse was really nice. Showers were good. Water was hot. Like I say, it's right next to the little town there. There's a couple restaurants you can cruise in and check out. But just couldn't believe it. Just a really neat place to stay. Like I say, it's really well manicured. There's a lot of cool little cactus gardens, and you can see everybody that lives there really loves the place and takes care of it. And, they do a great job. Like I say, the staff there was really good. They brought me firewood. They helped me figure out what to do around there, maybe some cool places to go and stuff like that. But just a real laid-back place. It is a quieter place. It's more for peace and relaxation, maybe a little meditation, stuff like that. It's really peaceful, a good place to kind of get back to your center, get back to being present, and just the landscape is just unbelievable around there. So I just can't say enough about the Desert Sands Trailer Park. I love the Borrego Desert, the Borrego Desert State Park. That's basically the desert area south of Palm Springs, between the Salton Sea and San Diego. And it's that whole area, and there's 600,000 acres, something like that's the park. So if you want to stay at the Desert Sands, go to Airbnb and just enter Borrego Springs and click Homes. That's how they currently have it set up, and you'll see some of the trailers in there and see some of the different neat little campers that you can rent there at Desert Sands from Warren and the guys and gals. So check it out. Great place to stay. Great desert camping. Guys, have a good time. Thanks for watching. I may try to do another video on this park, maybe just show a little bit more footage, but wanted to get something out there. So great place to stay. If you want some peace and quiet, some good hiking, maybe some 4x4, and there's all kinds of stuff to do out there. So Borrego Desert Sands Vintage RV Trailer Park. Check it out. See you guys.